Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today, we're going to Vigor check some noobs who don't know that Vigor makes that little red bar go up. This guy here, about 16 Vigor, and fairly late into the game, not late, but fairly into the game, should probably be a little higher than that. So, welcome to the video. Today we're playing with our spell sword once again, Odwin the Old, and had a lot of fun with him. I got him almost level 90, which is kind of where I think I'm going to stop in order to sort of do that meta. Seems to be pretty popular right now. Anyway, here's his stats. A lot into Vigor and a lot into Intelligence, just so my spells hit really hard. Everything else is pretty much the minimum as far as Strength and Dex go to wield the weapons I want to wield. And then, every now and then I'll put something in Mind and Endurance just so I have a good amount of spells that I can cast and things like that. Here we have a new weapon I'm trying out for a lot of these clips. I still have the Lazuli Glintstone Sword in most of the clips, but in some of them I have the Magic Short Spear plus 15. I'm going to try out one of something with just a little bit more range. The sword, like I said, really nice, but does not have range. This one has a lot of poke to it. It has a nice R2 where you do kind of a double slash, and this here is the weapon art that I have on it. And it packs a pretty good punch, so I've been liking it. Here we go with pretty much what I experienced all day long when I try to get clips, is people spamming Rivers of Blood at my face. I've really seen a lot of it now. I don't know if it's like a level 90 thing, that maybe I didn't see it as much earlier, but it seems like almost every host has like a buddy that's clearly pretty high levels and has pretty good gear, helping them out when it comes to invasions and playing through the game. So it's my privilege then to check their Vigor. And this gentleman here, only 20 Vigor. Not terrible, but not very good either. We're in the capital, which is, I would say, maybe like 60% of the game the way through, depending on your order of stuff when you get there. Maybe 50, but should probably be a little more Vigor than that. Once again, Rivers of Blood is about all I see when I'm making these clips. This guy here has one move. It's only L2. That's all he does, just L2, which is fine. But then with my build, I'm just going to keep my distance and I know I have enemies back here that will help me out, so I'm kind of trying to bait both of these into them. Once I see him make a dash for that knight, I go for the host, and right away he's got low health. And he turns his back to me, and I hit him with 2 spells there, and that was all she wrote. I'm not sure what he was thinking. I think maybe he was afraid of the dog behind him, and that's why he turned his back to me to heal and just kind of stood there for quite a while. So not the best idea. I like to put on, when I'm this close, I like to put on the cannon because it's kind of fun. If you can hit people just right, you can knock them off these branches and they fall to their death. Hard to do. I don't know if I have a clip of knocking anybody off in this one, but almost get him there with the comet. But I don't know if I quite knock anybody off in any of these clips, but I've come close, and it usually keeps people at bay once they kind of know you have that. So me and this guy, not Rivers of Blood, but however, he is going to try to hit me with a lot of Moon Veils, which is something that I feel like is a little bit less popular compared to Rivers of Blood and some other stuff, but still run into it quite a bit, and still a pretty formidable Ash of War. So his friend here is going to hit me with lightning bolts from far away, and I actually get a little bit of a break coming up here because they were doing okay. And his friend, as you can see here in a second, is going to time out and not be in the fight anymore. And like I said in my previous videos, when it's one-on-one, the odds are always in my favor, so I feel pretty good about it at this point. This video is a good lesson to me in just keeping it simple. I'm trying different things. I don't know if our connections are the best here. Like, look at this one. I hit him with the... Sorry, that one was a little far away. But that one, right? The Carrion Piercer goes right through him, and I don't know, certain things just register worse than others. But what always registers is the Carrion Slicer. So I hit him with 3 of these, and catch his roll there, and the game is over. So a really good roll catch in the Carrion Slicer. Tried and true, bread and butter. You can always rely on that to help you out when it comes to an innovation. It's like the connectivity... it doesn't get hit by the connectivity issues at all. It's pretty great. Here, this guy really wants to Moonveil me, and I just hit him with 2 comets right away and pretty much take all of his health and catch him there as he's kind of running by. This clip here was a pretty fun one with me and my 2 friends here. I always like the people in the Radon armor. It's so silly, and it's so FromSoft that I really enjoy it. It's usually a pretty good time if somebody has that on. Usually they're kind of a memer, if you know what I mean. This guy here is going to eat my, well, I guess he doesn't at all because the invisible wall blocked it from hitting them, so that's unfortunate. But here he's going to push, and I'm just going to try to, I know he's trying to hit me with his kind of great sword attack, and I'm just going to hit him with the slicer. This friend hits me with a nice sleeping pot to take me out, but again, I level Vigor, so I can take a few hits there from this guy's sword, and even if it's a great sword, it's not that big of a deal. So now it's just me and the host. I'm feeling pretty good, and I got him kind of stuck in this little alleyway here. He doesn't seem to want to leave it, and I'm perfectly fine with, I have plenty of long range options here, so I'm more than happy to fight him here in this alley. Of course he hits me with the dragon ash or the dragon scarlet rot like normal. Then it's simply a matter of hitting him with a couple night comets, which move really fast and do a lot of damage, so those are always fun. Sometimes in an invasion, you end up just getting really lucky, and this is one that I almost felt bad about here because I was getting worked pretty good. These guys are fighting the. I didn't even see this furled finger over here, but he gets me down to. Yeah, he vigor checked me. He vigor checked me pretty good. But luckily, the ulcerated tree spirit rolls in right here and grabs him with its kind of finishing attack. That's if you don't have a ton of vigor, it's just kind of an insta kill out here in the field. So now it's just me and the host, and I'm feeling pretty good. Once again, they're so distracted by me that they don't see the giant field boss there messing him up, and this is pretty much all she wrote. I'm going to catch him here with a night comet as he's getting away because that moves just so quick and has such good range. And felt a little bad about that one, but you take what you can get when it comes to invasions. Any invasion you win is a good one. So I'm going to give props to my tree spirit buddy here. Speaking of vigor checks, take a look at this guy. Look at his vigor, about level 11. I don't think this person leveled up vigor a single time since they started the game, and I don't know, that's got to be a hard way to play. I mean, I've done soul level 1 challenges in other games. I've done challenges where you barely upgrade anything, and I can't imagine playing with like 0 health. It seems like you definitely would be a glutton for punishment. Anyways, I'm going to vigor check his furled finger here real quick with 2 comets. Those are really heavy hitters, and then it's down to me and the host, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. Hit him with a comet here, and then we end up just sort of wailing away and trading. And I'll take the trade every time. Usually, like I said, my goal is to stop the host from progressing, and even if I die doing it, that is a victory in my book. Here is the filthiest thing I've ever done as an invader. I want you to watch how quickly I rinse these kids. So the furled finger up top, boom, 2 comets, and he's done. Look at that. About level 23 for the furled finger there. Not great. 2 more comets, and I hit him with the weapon art here, and boom. Just absolutely decimated those 2. I don't know if I'll ever have a better, more efficient clip. Every spell pretty much hit, and those guys just stood around and didn't do much. Here I'm going to show you, well, first the furled finger kind of forgets how to play the game, and just walks into like 3 comets in a row. But I really respect this host. I love the way he's playing the game. This is what Dark Souls PvP should be, okay? Notice how his name is bonerific, right? A pun on the word bow, and he's using that cool crossbow for bleed effect, right? Awesome. He's doing a bleed build here, but he's not spamming rivers of blood. He's not using, OP things that probably are going to get patched or probably should be patched, right? He's just playing it with kind of a more creative way. He's wearing a goofy outfit, and I really respect this host. He's a good bloke. I like him. He takes out kind of the Wolverine claws there, and he's up here because he's trying to summon again, trying to get another buddy. I think that message is going to pop up in a second here, and I'm going to try to get him before somebody comes in. So again, chunking away my health, but not doing it in like a broken way, and then we're just trading, and I get the better of him. But that is a host I really like. That is what FromSoft PvP is like for me. Just have fun with different builds. You don't have to always use the best stuff. This clip here, we talked about luck earlier. I don't knock him off the edge, but notice here, I'm going to switch to his furled finger, and my spell misses the furled finger, but it ends up hitting the host in the back and taking him all the way out. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. As I've said, in these games, I run into a lot of over-leveled furled fingers, pretty much playing the game for the host, doing all the work. I see all the time people will one-shot the PvP elements, and then I'm going to go for the host. This host here, only level 22 Vigor. I'm happy to check his Vigor for him and make him resummon his buddy. Even though it's not much of a hindrance in this game to summon someone, it does feel nice when you stop them from just running through the game as a casual and having their friend play it for them. So yes, I do gatekeep, and it's really fun, and everybody should always gatekeep. Here's the last clip. I just kind of get in the middle, and I can see they're having a hard time with this guy's lightning miracles, and I'm just going to jump right in and have some fun. Thanks for the videos, everyone. For the views on the videos, everyone, and have a good one.